Good morning. My name's Tom Siffinger. I'm the Vice President of Global Clinical Sales at KUBTEC. Really happy to be here. I actually joined KUBTEC 7 years ago and hadn't spent a minute in the in the gross room in my life, and 7 years later, I wish I'd knew more about it when I was a young guy. So really enjoy it. So. Here today to talk about the gross room. If you're not familiar with KUBTEC, hopefully a lot of you are. We've been proud sponsors of the AAPA for a number of years. But we're here to talk about seeing things differently in the gross room. There it is thing. So have you ever asked yourself, how can I spend less time searching for that breast biopsy clip? How can I be certain that all the bone screw fragments have been removed? How can I save time, wasted time, walking specimens up to radiology? How can I reduce turnaround time? That's what we're all about at KUBTEC. So I'm going to show a quick video here. This is technology that some of you may be familiar with. It's called Image Blender. We have a proprietary technology in all of our cabinet X-ray systems called an HD optical camera. So we take a high-definition optical image of the specimen at the same time we take the radiograph. And a few years back, we combined those two technologies. So you can see on the physical specimen what you see radiographically. So we combine the optical image and the X-ray image to make your lives easier. You'll notice here as the video ends that it says 22 millimeters deep, and you're asking yourself, well, how do I know the depth? Very simple. We actually have 3D systems now that use specimen tomosynthesis, the same technology that's used in the breast center, for example, to provide 1 millimeter digital volumetric slices from the top to the bottom of the specimen. So if you're interested in not just confirming that you got the clip, but knowing the exact depth of it, for example, before you make your cuts, our Mozart Supra system is for you. KUBTEC, I think the exciting thing about KUBTEC is we've never sat back and said, here's our cabinet X-ray system, and we'll just make the imaging better every year, which we do, by the way. But our business is about improvement, continuous improvement. So Image Blender, it's proprietary, only from KUBTEC. Our HD optical camera, also proprietary, only from KUBTEC. We have a unique feature called Copy Path, which allows us to send your images, your Windows images, to your laboratory information system. So if you don't have a DICOM LIS, you can still send images over directly from your KUBTEC specimen radiography system. Density profile software, which provides a graphical representation of between calcified and decalcified bone. And then finally, on our 3D system, something called auto magnification, that's a long word early in the morning, takes the guesswork out, right? So we automatically determine the correct amount of magnification when you're imaging, say, smaller specimens. And again, all of these features only from KUBTEC. So at left here, you have our Mozart Supra system, which is our 3D system. It has a 10-inch by 12-inch detector. At right, you have our new Expert 80L system, L for large. It's got a 17 by 17-inch detector, so it can do full adult femur. It can image fetal demise, all with a single image. And of course, the pillars. Why use specimen imaging in your gross room? Reduces the number of blocks. You can be more accurate with your targeting. Decrease recuts. Reduce overall turnaround time, and of course, save yourself from that long walk to radiology. And finally, this I think is my last slide. It's interesting to watch the growth of technology and the growth of imaging in the gross room. And this is just a small sample of what we can fit on this slide of sites that have KUBTEC specimen imaging systems. So I encourage all of you to visit us at booth 101. I'll be there this evening. I'll be there tomorrow, so will my colleagues. Again, we really enjoy our time here. I look forward to it, and we appreciate the support, so thank you.